We all know that Holo Purple is the best green DPS in the game, but which Megumi is his best duo partner? Which Megumi is the best partner for my boy, my glorious king, Holo Purple GOJO, alright? So, first off, we have my boy, the pretty much undisputed GOAT in terms of domain buffing. Apart from my boy, Infinite Void GOJO, we have my boy, Domain Megumi. I just realized his grade's very low for me. Damn. Okay, but anyway, it's him up against the Van Dog Megumi, okay? So, obviously, in terms of, like, probably damage dealing, consistent damage, you probably say this one is a little bit better, but in terms of, like, buffing, I'm kind of leaning towards Domain GOJO, but that's for today's video, right? So, we have slot 1, Domain Megumi. That's just so he doesn't interrupt the co-op ult I get with Mai, because Mai's ult is going to be damage dealt increase by 80%, okay, for the enemy. So, I want to get GOJO's numbers as high as like possible. That's probably the best way to do it, so that's what I'm going to do. And pretty simple stuff, right? We have slot 2, my boy LeBron, the GOAT, Yaga, with heal memory just in case we get a bit of damage on my guys. Slot 3, we have Mai with this memory, which is really good for the one-turn ult stuff, because you get 35% damage dealt increase. And then GOJO, we have 2 dupes now, which is so clutch, and Pride as well, okay? So we're going to stack up the 2-time buff and get what, like 120% CT damage, which is crazy. And that's the team, right? Let's go. Alright, so we're fighting floor 37 of tower. It's just like little photo green bots. He's not too hard, so it's good for showcasing green guys especially. So we'll just see how it goes, right? So first off, we want to ult rush with Megumi, okay? So we're going to just start with a little debuff. Doesn't really matter what we do there, and I don't think we need to waste curse energy straight away, so we'll just go for a kick. We'll do that, and then we have time for like 1 attack, because even though I can attack lots, right, and his skill 2 only applies to the turn before he Holo Purples, but that's gonna interfere with Pride, right? So I don't want to interfere with Pride. So after this turn now, I'm just gonna stack that the whole time. I guess it doesn't really do anything, but I could do 1 more attack after this, but after that I need to leave it, so the full 120 buff is left there, right? So you guys really know how Pride works anyway, right? So sprint slash again, we go for a tutoring, go for another enhanced, sure, that's fine. And then yeah, so right now, what's his debuff? So we've got just 3 turns worth. So Mai's gonna have to, you know, debuff on the same turn as GOJO ulting, right? So it's more so for the ult, but we'll go for 1 more of these now. That should be fine. And then remember, we still have 1 more stack on Pride, so we can attack once more. I'll probably do it this turn now. And he's targeting GOJO, which is very clutch. So we'll go for 1 of these now. I'll go for a tutoring. Actually, we'll go for an... Oh, yeah, tutoring's fine. Shoot, and then I'll go for an attack now. And then next turn, no more attacks for GOJO. And we're going to get the domain off next turn. So we're going to get, like, what? A lot of stacks in for GOJO's ult as well, which is going to be with Megumi's skill 1 of his domain, right? So we'll just keep on buffing for now for everyone. So Megumi's skill 1 for domain, I'm sure you guys already know this, but it does 99% damage increase, right? So we're going to stack that, and GOJO will do 200% more damage pretty much, which is pretty good if you ask me. So from here, like obviously you can do this as well, do that, but this seems probably the bet, so that's what we're going to stick with for now. We'll go off healing memory with kick. We'll do that again, sure, and then this, alright? And then next turn is going to be our Pride turn, alongside some kick-ass ults, okay? So, first off, Megumi, obviously, and it did expire, like, what's left? Just 1, 2, 3. Okay, not bad, right? So, we'll go for 1 of them now. No tutoring, but that's fine. We'll go for 1 of these. And then our second lot of Pride. Let's just see how much damage it does, bro. I'm looking at like 10 mil. Let's say. Okay, with Domain Megumi, let's see what he does. Alright. A crit will be nice as well. Let's see what happens. It does kill though, so let's say 6.6. Is that... I feel like we can do better, low key. I think we can do better, chat. I won't lie. 7.2 mil. You know what? I'll run it back 1 more time with different support setup. We'll see how that goes. No. Yeah, low key, I've got this set up now. I feel like I can get a bit more damage off this one. So we'll just see how it goes. Ignore the memory on my, I didn't mean to put that, but no one should die anyway, because I feel like I don't really need the healing memory. So we'll do one more time with Domain, and then we'll go into Divine Dogs, alright? So, again, just Alt Rush. We don't need to do any... yeah, no, we can do one turn without any buffs. And we'll go for just one of those. It doesn't really matter what we do here. As long as Megumi gets his ult as soon as possible, we're chilling. Don't touch my boy ever again. What the... Alright, skill 1. We'll start with the buffs now, and then we'll do one of those. And from here, looking pretty good, I won't lie. Alright. In like 2 turns, Megumi's gonna have his ult, so that's pretty good as well. We'll go for... Oh, how does that debuff last for? 3 turns. Alright. Yeah, might as well, right? Okay. Boom, boom. And then, actually... Yeah, sure, why not? And then we'll do one more of those, and then next turn we can get one more normal off with Gojo. Then obviously we're gonna have to stack Pride. So I appreciate him targeting Gojo. That's so, like, bro, that makes it so easy to showcase. So we'll keep on doing the buffs, why not? And then we'll get another. Oh, I should have. Oh no, it's alright. Okay, now we're gonna go for our first Domain. This is a pretty much dead turn. He will separate some curse energy though, so I want to be careful with that. But it should be alright either way. Hopefully we get a stun off. Yeah, we get a stun. Nice. Alright, now Gojo, low-key's going to hit like a truck here. Okay, 1 mil off just a normal already is crazy enough. But we're going to get, again, 2 stacks off here. And now we're going to start doing our buffs a little bit more. So here we're going to go with another skill 2. And here's where damage is going to restart taking off, okay? So obviously we're going to have Nami's ultimate as well, which is going to give us a lot more potential in terms of like damage and all that, right? So we're going to have this. We're going to have no tutoring, but that's alright. We're going to have that. And real quick, obviously not too many debuffs. We're going to get one more 90% one with Megumi. And we're going to have like 3 more other than that, which isn't too bad. And then Nami is on. His ult's going to buff Gojo as well. And alongside this too, I reckon we hit way higher this time. And Megumi, again, is going to get 1 more stack off with his debuff. So we are going to cook, definitely. I want to say probably 10 mil. Hopefully around the 10 mil mark. Already looking pretty nice. Let's see what Nami does. Again, he has 2 buffs on him. So Gojo's going to hit way harder than last time, I think. Let's see what happens. I didn't check how many buffs on Gojo, but it's going to hit more. I guarantee it. Okay, yeah, 7.1 is a bit higher. Alright, so that's like the baseline, I guess. I know you can hit higher if you do more stacks, but this is just a pretty basic baseline, right? Let's just say 7.7. I know you can hit higher, but let's see what Divine Dog Megumi can do now. Low key, I don't know if he can match that. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, so we just have non-standard on Megumi. I feel like that's probably his best memory. Don't really know what else you can put, but that or like that Divine Dog one. But yeah, the whole point here is just to debuff with these green skills, so we can have Gojo do more green damage, right? So the first couple turns aren't going to be anything crazy. The whole goal is, again, just to, you know, get everyone buffed. So we're going to start with that and that. And then I'll start with skill 3 here, because skill 3 is going to get our ult gauge up a little bit faster. We can do 1 attack here, not really a big deal. So Megumi is going to get a nice little chunk of his ult gauge there. Then this turn I'm going to go for the Divine Dog thing. But low-key, he's not high enough level, so let's get our dogs out now, and we'll start doing the Pride stuff. And we should start cooking for now, alright? So every time we attack with the dogs, we do green damage, debuff, so that's going to definitely help with us getting, you know, Gojo damage, right? So we're going to get 40% in total. So we'll keep on doing this. I want to go for another one, Divine Dogs. And then we'll go for... Actually, no, let's go for skill 1 here. Then we'll go for another skill 2 on Gojo. Okay, yeah, we need as many, you know, counters as possible as well, because that's going to help us get even more damage. As you can see here, it's an extra 15%, right? So that's already 35. If we can have everyone do that, we're going to hit crazy numbers, okay? So, no, let's do this. Sure, let's do that. Then I'll go for a Divine Dogs here. And then we'll go for another attack. Let's just see what he does with these debuffs now. Okay. Not bad, Gojo. Not bad, bro. Alright, so go for another sweep. Go for tutoring. Do I want to ult before? Or can I just ult during? Okay, right now we only have 1 buff on. If we ult, we are going to get a debuff for 3 turns. But I low-key want to just get that on the final one with Gojo on like the co-op ult stuff. So I reckon our Divine Dogs here will be fine. I'll go for another one of these. No one should die here, I don't think. So we should be okay. Alright, yeah, we need as many of those debuffs as possible as well. Okay. Or Gojo's, my boy Megumi's looking kind of low, bro. I won't lie, but we should be good. We'll go for another one of those. Let's go for one more Divine Dogs now. That's gonna do, yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, we'll do that. We're gonna break as well, so we're gonna do even more damage. This is actually looking very good this run, I won't lie. Actually looking very good. Okay, we got 2 debuffs as well going. So now we're gonna have all these, right? We're gonna have 27, 15, 28, and 27. Alright, so the break is always gonna be more damage, and alongside the more damage, it's gonna be better for Gojo because, you know, no more decrease on damage. So we'll start with obviously Ult with Nanami, get that going, and Yaga also has this. But what's bad though is that we're gonna co-op Ult with Megumi instead. That shouldn't matter too much though, honestly. The main, I don't think that kills anyway. So let's go with Gojo here, and we should cook. In theory, we should cook. Yeah, okay, we don't kill. So Megumi's gonna apply his debuff, and Gojo's gonna get a final hit. We're actually gonna hit some crazy stuff, I think. Alright, so Megumi, he's hit what, like 700k? Okay, this again won't kill, and Gojo's gonna hit some nice numbers. Just watch this. Alright, 3 more. Okay. Now Gojo, what can you do, bro? Let's see the numbers. Alright, let's see. Okay, Gojo! The solid 10 mil. Okay, low key, I think I got a bit better skills on that. But, damn, man. I think he stole less curse energy. So I could get another stack in with, you know, Yaga and all that. But low key, Megumi did not disappoint at all. His debuffing's underrated, bro. Low key, if you don't have Domain Megumi and you got this guy, don't panic at all. Low key, the new duo. I might have found Gojo's new duo partner in this Megumi. Obviously, other one's good. Domain Megumi, obviously, with him, with perfect support around him, can probably get higher numbers than that. He definitely can get higher numbers than that. But that's just the baseline, right? This is legit one attempt. So, low-key, smash. No. Hollow purple. The like button for my boy Divine Dog Megumi. Because this dude's so good. He's so good for debuffing. But that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to flash like myself for content. And I'll see you guys later. Any hype, let's go. It's coming very soon. I'll see you guys later. Peace.